Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory into Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Lakar Kodash. Want to give double honors to the elders that rule well. Honors to you brothers that are teaching this truth all over the world. All right, I want to report on what I have seen. All right, and it's nothing new. You know, I have some videos pulled up right here of these military vehicles on these trains. All right, and people been citing these military vehicles for some time now, for a couple of years now. All right, and like I said, I've just seen some yesterday as I was driving. All right, I've seen at least 50 of them, and all different sorts, just like the one you see, you know, right here. I'm gonna go ahead and play it real quick.
Expedia members get member prices and rewards for future trips.
Excuse the commercials. I just wanted to play the clip. Let me turn down the volume and speed it up just a little bit. All right, so yeah, this is exactly what I saw, and I've seen it before. I've seen this before. You know, it's just in the times that we're in now, you know, it hits harder than before, you know, because you would see it and then you would kind of not really think too much of it. All right, we know we're in the midst of World War III and all that. All right, but you see that the tensions are getting higher with these other countries, you know, North Korea with their threats, China with their threats, economic war and all that over Taiwan, and Russia, you know, making their nuclear threats. All right, them speaking about the draft here in America, the elections that we have going on. All right, you know, with Trump, with Kamala. So there's a lot of things that are happening. All right, so, you know, World War III is definitely on the horizon, like the scripture says, going back to 2 Ezra 9:1, measure the times diligently in itself. All right, and this is measuring the times right here. Okay, because we know where we're at. All right, in the biblical time frame. So this is pretty much exactly what I have seen. All right, and a lot of them were, yeah, it was just like this. It's like older looking vehicles, but they still serve a purpose though. All right, yeah, they look old and outdated, okay, but they still could roll down your goddamn street, all right, and scare the shit out of you, man. All right, all on your freeways, all down your neighborhood. All right, you're gonna see tanks like this, man. Okay. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to report on this, what's going on. I do want to pull up some scriptures as well, so let me go ahead and pause this. You know, this is all over America right here, man, because they're moving, you know, their vehicles into position. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this scripture right here. Joel 3 verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. All right, so that's exactly what you're seeing. All right, and you've been seeing that for some time now. Like I said, this is nothing new. These sightings of these military vehicles are nothing new. All right, you'll see brothers talk about it all the time. So Joel 3:9, again, prepare, Slakia, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. All right, so this is not just going on in America. You better believe these other countries that have military capabilities, nuclear power and all that, you better believe they're doing the same thing. Okay, transporting these military vehicles via train. All right, because like the scripture says, they're preparing war. All right, also Joel 3:10, in verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say I'm strong. So that's a metaphor. All right, that these different countries, these smaller countries, which really didn't have a military like that or nuclear capability, all their money is going into their military. All right, so therefore, they're, you know, the fact that they own nuclear missiles, they could say they're strong now. All right, because now you can make threats. All right, because a nuclear missile is very serious. If a nuke was to go off, that's you know, that's a very, very severe and catastrophic destruction. Just one of them, if just one nuke went off somewhere, man, you know, the whole world, all right, is pretty much going to feel it. The Lord said he's going to shoot 200 million missiles, all right, here in America, Babylon. All right, So again, if the Lord has given you the means, all right, to get the hell out of America, okay, you better do so. All right, because this place, before the missiles strike, all out hell is going to break loose here in America. All right. So why would you want to be here for that? But again, if you know, that's not everyone's lot. All right, to get the hell out of America, man. All right, the Lord might have some, you know, just stay here. You know, because the Lord said that He's going to deliver His elect from the four corners of the earth. All right. So again, just like Noah prepared an ark and he got out of the way of the destruction, the same thing with us, man. If the Lord has put it on your spirit and gave you the means to do so, to get away, then you get the hell away. All right. So let's keep going. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be weakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So Jehoshaphat is this particular place in the Middle East. All right, so going back to Second Ezra 13, if I'm not mistaken, it speaks about how, you know, they're going to gather, you know, all these nations are going to gather with their fighter jets. The scriptures refer to them as angels, you know, Satan's angels, and they're going to fight the Lord. And they show you that in the movies, particularly the movie Independence Day. All right, that's what that whole movie is about, man. Okay, about fighting the Lord when He comes back. All right, the Lord says he's not going to lift up any sword or any instrument of war, but He's going to shoot out a blast of fire out of those chariots, the chariots that people have been seeing all over the world, man. A lot of them are fake, but you better believe, you know, a majority of them are real. And the Lord is going to make it more evident, all right, that these are vehicles from another realm. All right, from the spiritual realm, man. And this is not Esau's drones and shit. All right. Okay, so put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. You see that all over the world. The Lord said He was going to punish the world for its evil. All right. You know, this is the same Lord, all right, that destroyed the whole earth. Again, like I was speaking about the time of Noah. You know, He came to Noah and told him what his plans were. Told Noah to build an ark for the saving of his household, man. All right. So, you know, that's the same thing we do. All right. You know, we're building a spiritual ark, also a physical ark, man. That's why I say, you know, brothers should be prepared, you know, to be pilgrims upon the earth, man, because when the mark of the beast is implemented, where the hell are you going to go? All right. Like the scripture says, you're going to have to flee. You're going to have to flee into the desert. You're going to have to flee into the mountains. Wherever the Lord puts the spirit on you to flee to, that's where you're going to go, man. All right. Brothers should be looking into van life. All right. You know, RV living, you know, different things like that, man, to get the hell away from the system. All right. Because you're going to be excommunicated from the system if you do not bow down and take that chip. All right. Which the scriptures tell you what's going to happen to you if you do so. All right. Then it's going to be known who the Lord's chosen is. All right. Because we're going to refuse to take that. You know, we you know, excuse me. Me particularly, I'm speaking for myself, man. I want to get off the grid now, like right now. All right. I'm, you know, sick of this place, man. Just like how Mr. Smith was speaking to Morpheus, man. He was basically telling him, listen, I want to get the fuck out. You know, it's the smell. You know, it's the people. You know, he wanted the access codes to Zion, man. So again, you know, I want to leave like right now. All right. So again, the Lord has put the spirit upon me. All right, to gather my family and get the hell out of here, man. There's just, you know, a couple things I have to do personally in order to make that happen. But again, all right, in the meantime, you know, measure the times diligently, all right, and moving accordingly. Okay, so again, that's not every brother's lot, man. All right. Okay, so again, going back to Amos 9 and 8, you know, Lord said He's going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth. All right, so Joel 3 verse 14, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision, man. Yeah, so the Lord is near, man. You better believe that all the things that are happening on the earth, All right, man, it's so many things, man. I wouldn't be able to speak about all of it now. You know, from the earthquakes in diverse places. You know, the weather patterns are all messed up all around the earth. You know, the people are more wicked than they have ever been. The wars, the rumors of wars. All right, it's so many things that are going on right now, man. You know, tornadoes in different places. All right, again, the people are just more wicked than they have ever been. You know, the road rage, constant road rage on the road. You know, you honk at somebody, man, you better be prepared to pull over and start fighting. So again, you know, the people are definitely ready to perish, man. You know, this is the worst that has ever been. You know, the Lord just needs to go ahead and blow that fire upon this place, man, because, you know, these people are out of their goddamn minds, man. All right, and we're just sitting back and we're watching and we're trying to stay out the fucking way. You know, we're trying to stay out the way, man. You know, but at the same time preparing, all right, preparing for the end. You know, making videos like this. You know, measuring the times. This is measuring the times diligently. You know, what did you think the Lord was going to have us out on the highways forever? That's pretty much done away with. You know, the Lord has a spirit on certain brothers that still go out. You know, but the warning is already has already been displayed, man, communicated, I would say, because the Lord said this word should go out all over the world, and then the end shall come. You know what? Let me pull that up real quick. I'm gonna pull it up on this phone. You know, that's pretty much accomplished through the Spirit, man. Let's see. In this gospel, the gospel is the good news. Because the Lord said that, you know, the time is coming, which again, that time is now. All right, where you're not gonna find brothers out there teaching, man. All right, the Lord is slowly pulling brothers away, pulling brothers off the streets. All right, it is not due to any, you know, any other reason, man, but that. All right, because the warning has gone forth, the warning has gone out. All right, so Matthew 24 verse 14. But we still make these videos and measuring the times diligently. All right, so Matthew 24 verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So this gospel has been preached. All right, and we are in the midst of the end. All right. You know what, let me go a little bit more on this, like I was speaking about earlier. Matthew 24 verse 16. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. All right. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. And you could read Matthew 24. All right, that whole chapter is fire. The same thing with Joel 3. All right, you could read the whole chapter, man. It's, you know, basically pretty much going into what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, so this has happened before. There's no new thing under the sun. So the Lord is telling us again, you know, we're supposed to be pilgrims upon the earth. We're supposed to be moving around. All right, we're supposed to be moving around, man. We're in those times right now. Okay. So again, Joel 3 and verse 14, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. So let's go back to this. All right. And this is pretty much what I see. This is what made me do this video, man. The Lord put the spirit on me to do this video, you know, based off of me seeing this. And look at all those containers, man. You know, that's a bunch of ammunition, guns, all that stuff, man. Look at that, man. When that draft comes, you people are gonna be looking like him right here underneath this these comments, man. I don't know what this is, but that's how you're gonna be looking. All right. Look at that, man. You know, there's a bunch of military equipment in there. Okay. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar, Quadah, Shalom.